Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin'Up, and it's the continuous birthday celebration. So today it's, I'm not sure the name of this technique. I will find out. I thought it's negative color, but I am not sure. So I'm going to have it on top. It's going to be the title. So I'm going to show you how to do this here. So instead of color the flower, we color everything but the flower. So let's get started. We don't have no more black embossing powder with Stampin'Up, but I'll find a way to do it. I know I cut my paper. Oh, that is funny. Oh, here it is. I got shimmer cardstock here that measure 3 3/4 by 5. We're gonna stamp that with the archival black ink, and that's where that we can emboss. It's going to be black. The black embossing powder, we don't carry it at this time. So I was like, how am I going to do this? So I think this is going to work. We're going to test it out. And again, it's on shimmer white cardstock. Make sure it's very well inked here, because this stamp set, it's not like the foam, the rubber, whatever. It's that cotton, and it's very hard, and I'm so used to the other one. And then we're gonna stamp that right here. Not too much in the bottom, because I want to give space for the greeting. And we're gonna lift this up. Now we're going to take clear embossing powder, so on black and clear, and you can see my clear got all kind of debris in it. And let's bring the embossing tool here. Oops. Well, here we go, and we're going to emboss that. See, it work. So even if you don't have black embossing, you can use the clear with archival ink pad. You could do it without embossing. I did one. It's just that it's harder to control the color, because we're going to watercolor. Here we go. Now it's all embossed. Now we're going to be using, let me bring a scratch paper here. We're going to be using, oops, it's not embossed right in the corner there. I see it's not shiny. That's how I can tell if it's not, if it still looks like a powder, it's not embossed. Okay, now I think I got it all. Now we got two sides of a brush, aqua painter, and I'm going to use both sides. So you get the finer tip and the bigger tip, and they both work the same way. This is the barrel, put the water in, and then you get a water brush. What I like to do, I like to start with the big one, and we're going to do about half of the card first, and I just make sure my brush is full of water. You see, and I'm going to go about the bottom there. And I'm just going to wet my paper. And the reason why I want to wet my paper like that, it's the color going to brush better. I'm going to start with Old Olive. That I'm going to, for the bottom, I'm going to use Old Olive and Pierre Pizzazz. And I can tell I'm going to need more. You can use the re-inker and put it right down there. Or what I did, you just open it up just like this and squeeze. And then you're going to have ink there. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to start in the bottom here and brush. And maybe just the Pierre Pizzazz, the whole olive's going to be plenty good. So you just add your color. Don't go inside of your flower. And you know what? I think we don't need both color. I think just the old olive, because as we go higher, we're going to put less color. Even if you get different color mix, you know, like darker and that's perfect because it's like the ground. Here I just be careful. Now it's where my little brush, the smallest brush, gonna come in handy. I should have used that. Oops. And just remove it. If some go there, remove it right away before it get in the paper. And you know what? This is plenty for the color, the green. Just going to add a little bit here. Here we go. See, very simple. It's no, and then you can come back and just give a few strokes here and there to get different shade of the green like the grass. This 2 dots, I'm not a fan of it, so I'm going to add a little bit more green here. Just because try to blend that up. Here we go. Okay, so now we get the green done. Here in the bottom, I want to put darker where it's like the flower, it's in the... Okay, so we just used 1 color. We didn't even use 2. So the bottom is done, and when it dry, it's going to dry lighter. Now we're going to go with the top. The top, I got Pool Party and Bermuda Bay. And we're going to start with Pool Party. You see I'm squeezing this. Here we go. And now I'm going to wet this again. Okay, now let's make sure this is clean. Now I'm going to wet this, the other part here. It's not saturated. It's just say it's wet a bit. Now I'm going to blend this here. I'm going to come with the smaller tip here to do all around here. Remove. And then we're going to come here. And over here. So now you get the clue that it's very simple. Just when you start, try to, and I think I'm just going to use the 2 colors. I won't use more than the 2 colors here. And then, and you can do that on watercolor paper too, absolutely. Keep on adding your water on your brush. I'm going to have to add more ink there. And what you can do all darker around the image and then push it out. I'm going to have to squeeze this for more. And like I said, you can always put a re-inker drop in your palette there in your... and here. Here we go, my friend. Very, very different. Let's put it that way. Now, this would have to dry completely before I can mount it, because as it dry, you see it's going to curve a bit. You want to have that on with fast fuse, so it's going to come back flat flat down. You can always heat set it too with your heat tool. I'm gonna do the bottom here just so I can do the happy birthday. And you see the color really changes as it dries. Now the happy birthday, I'm using Feather Together, and I'm gonna stamp that with Memento ink because it's on photopolymer and I prefer that then stays on. Okay, let's hope it's dry enough, and smack right here, et voila. And here we go, my friend. Now I just have to mount that on a white cardstock. I'm gonna wait till it's dry completely, and here it is. So that's the reverse image, or negative. Like I said, I will find the name. So this here was Bermuda Bay on the top, all olive in the bottom, and Pierre Pezzaz. I had mixed the two. And here I use Marina Miss, Pool Party Marina Miss, and just very light on the Bermuda Bay. So it's no right and wrong, just go with the flow. It's a reverse image. Thank you so much, and again, for all the size, all the product that I'm using, click on the I at the top, and I'm gonna have all that listed. And again, from November 4 to November 11, 2016, it's the big birthday celebration on my blog. Many things going on. Make sure to come and visit. Thank you, and have a lovely day, my friends.